Joseph's, the 3 waves of volunteers, however you want to call it. If this video is already reaching you, then that says already enough. If you think that I'm completely crazy with the things that I'm saying in today's video, then you probably are not being called to do what a lot of people are being called to do, which is facilitating in this wealth transfer. And guys, I want to have a chat about that in today's video because the urgency is increasing, and I think we all feel it, but we are seeing the real manifestations of this too. So what is happening right now in Europe is that the taxes are increasing, the privacy is decreasing, there is basically no privacy anymore. So what we are going to see in 2025 is they are going to crack down on cryptos. We have seen that in the Netherlands. They are actually talking on the news already that we have to prepare mentally for war. These people are totally insane. And we know that, we feel that whenever we see that, we just we've been expecting this for years, basically. We're not even shocked by it. And the ones that we have been warning about this in our direct environment, they just don't see it. They still believe that narrative, and it's not up to you to try and convince them, because it will cost you a ton load of energy and you will not succeed. I'm telling you guys, we've seen this in 2020. You cannot convince the herd or the group of people that cannot see this. The reason that you can see this and that you feel something is going on is very, very special. It's very special. Almost every family maybe has one person that feels it, right? And that's the same right now with this wealth transfer. If you feel called to facilitate with this wealth transfer, then that is already saying that you are very special, because you actually have something in you, a calling, so to say, that tells you to do something with everything that you see. And God has given you knowledge to see through the illusion and to feel what you need to feel your calling. So it would be very bad if you don't do anything with that. But yeah, let's go back to the story. Europe is going to crack down with crypto regulations. It will become more and more difficult, guys. It will become very much more difficult to transact in cryptocurrencies, to take cryptocurrencies to the bank. US dollar Tether, the early 2025 will first even be kind of banned in Europe. They won't be able to legally transact. Now when you want to do transactions in Europe, there will be another file sent with the transaction with all your information, even where you live, where you got born. A lot of things, guys, a lot of things. So you can already see that the gates are basically closing. So what's basically happening right now, I have the feeling, is we have the side of the government, regulations, the war, basically the things that we don't want, right? Because we as a human, we want freedom, we want harmony, we want to have peace with one each other. The humans never choose for war. It's the institutions that are choosing for this war, and they make you believe that you choose for it. It is insane, but it's good that you can see through it. But what is happening right now is that both sides, so your energy that's inside of you and the opposing energy, they both will accelerate. They will come to a point where it's going to clash, and you got to make a decision actually right now already. What are you going to do? And this is what I also said, for example, yesterday with Ripple. Just leave it on the left. Whether Ripple is good or bad, mark of the beast, or is facilitating the wealth transfer, who knows, right? I'm not, like I said, I don't claim to have the truth. But what you see with Ripple is they have positioned themselves for the world that is right now coming. And this is the same that you have to do. You actually have already been doing it because you have been feeling that call. You are in cryptocurrencies, otherwise you are not watching this video. So you are already positioned for what is going to come. But you have to think about your next step too. What is going to be your next step? Because position yourself what is going to come in 2025. Let's just assume right now that 2025 we are going to see the big wealth transfer. You are going to run into a lot of money. What are you going to do? And whatever you are going to do, start with that already right now. Is it moving to another country? Check how the visa works. Check how the tax system works. This is also very important to not get stuck in this process or in the middle, like get busted or whatever. Make sure you have a tax consultant. Whenever these profits are coming in, you need to basically pay tax on it. Maybe the first couple of years. Right, later things will change so rapidly or so dramatically, I believe, that we don't have to worry about that. But for now, we still have to worry about this because both systems are right now still in place. We have the opposing system, governments trying to limit your freedom and so on. And we have our energy that right now is coming into Earth, which is trying to facilitate in bringing the Earth to that new place, to that place of harmony, to that place of peace, to that place of freedom that we all feel inside of us that we want to express. And I feel, guys, and this is really hopeful for me personally, I feel that we are already over the tipping point. We are already over the tipping point. So back in 2020, I was feeling really dark. I was feeling like actually everything went well with me, material-wise, and like in my life, everything was kind of going for me. But inside of me, I felt I was really in a dark place. But that's also the collective consciousness. Right? I feel that was more the tipping point. Maybe the situations that we are going to see in the next years is going to be more extreme than what we have seen in the past. But I feel that energetically we already crossed that tipping point. So we are already winning. This new energy is coming to Earth. We are already with a very big group. This group is increasing, and the more faith that you have, the more faith that your neighbor will have, because this is the collective consciousness. This is how collective consciousness works. If you live in a country where everyone is depressed and you are super happy, you're still being pushed down by the depressive energies of that country. But if we as a group start to develop more faith and start to believe in God, believe in ourselves, believe that we are winning, and believe, and this is maybe most important, believe that what we want to do in this world, what we want to manifest straight from our heart, that all of that is possible. And the moment you make a decision that you are going to do whatever is in your heart and that you need to do in this planet to create a better planet, the moment you make the decision to do that, you will be supported. You will be supported, but you have to, in that case, show faith and take the risk of taking that first step. So I think it's very important right now in this time for every single one of us, dive deep into yourself. Pray, do anything that you think that needs to be done. Maybe you need to implement some healthy habits. Maybe you need to get less distracted. Maybe you need to ask for guidance. You need to meditate. Anything that you feel attracted to that gives you a spiritual connection or gives you silence will help you to get clarity and guidance. That is, I believe right now, that is a very, very important, guys. So get ready. I wrote some things down. So what I think is we need to get ready. Things will accelerate. More regulations will come. You will be pushed into the corner by the institutions that are right now in place, which is part of the process basically. But you will also get more wealth because of this wealth transfer. So you will be supported as well. So you get pushed in a corner, but you will be supported, and it's up to you which step you are going to make. And what I think is very important is arrange your wealth. And sorry guys, I have to grab this paper because I just think the whole day, and then I need to write things down, and I want to make sure that I say everything in this video to prepare you for what is going to come. And I'm just talking straight from my heart. You guys know that I completely make a shift a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, so this is just basically what I feel. Arrange your wealth. So don't leave your coins on a cryptocurrency exchange, but divide the coins maybe before the end of the year, especially when you are living in Europe. Don't have anything on an exchange. Make sure that you have on your bank account what's on your bank account. Make sure that you have in your home what you want in your home. Maybe a little bit gold and silver, maybe a little bit cash money, and what's on your ledger, cold storage, not on an exchange. Have that also in place and have a backup, and have that backup, for example, on multiple places. So don't have that backup in your own house, but have that backup on 2 separate places. So even though one place is compromised, they can still not access your coins. Because if we really see this wealth transfer and wealth will accelerate like extremely, then we might see a world where a lot of poverty comes and might see people trying to grab your wealth. No tax consultants. Guys, don't slip on such a unimportant thing. Right now, have a tax consultant whenever this is happening, whenever this shift is happening, that you can just outsource your taxes and don't get the headache, and be still following the law, because don't give them any excuse to take you down. Very important. I believe this is very important. Relocate if necessary. If you feel that you need to go to another country, I definitely personally feel that way. I'm already talking with multiple agencies from different countries, talking to set up business over there, talking about residency and so on. So this is already where I am in the process, because I feel 2025, we have to make decisions. We have to position ourselves in the place that we feel attracted to. And we have to start with that now, because you can better be 1 year too early than 1 day too late. Imagine this, guys. 1 year too early or 1 day too late. 1 day too late will not be possible. Develop healthy habits. I think that is important too. If you I'm not bashing on anybody, much love to anybody, and I know how difficult it is to develop healthy habits. I'm struggling myself many times with this as well. Sleep rhythm, distractions, unhealthy food. Definitely, but take this in mind. Your body is your temple, right? Your body is your temple, and if you put a lot of dirt in your body, and you, for example, leave your brain constant looking at movies or series or something, it will not help you to get that divine connection. So your guidance will be less, or maybe won't be there. So that's, I think, is very important. Ask yourself as well, right now is the important time. If our feeling is not there for nothing, okay? Our feeling is there because of a reason. So let's say we came for the exact reason right now on the planet, for what is going on right now, right here, to facilitate in whatever is going to happen, to transfer the planet to a more harmonious place. Then we want to be present in this transfer. We want to, in this transition, basically, we want to be present because we want to be doing what we came here to do. And we don't want to become distracted by external forces that are trying to take ourselves off from our mission. That's really what I believe. So of course you can have fun and do certain things, but keep your focus, walk your path. Seek each other. Seek each other is also very important. We have been isolated many times because everyone thinks that we are crazy, and maybe in a sense we are a little bit crazy, but right now that energy, let's call it Joseph energy, that if you are still watching this video till this point and you haven't judged me as a completely wacko or crazy guy, then you probably, most likely, I'm pretty sure about that, have Joseph energy inside of you, and you came here with a reason. We have been we have been really isolated because, of course, in our childhood we had many friends because we are beautiful people, but later we start to realize the connection might be a little bit different. You start to realize that you start to think different about certain things than your environment. That is the moment that your isolation comes. Your isolation comes and you will be very confused. But this is already past, because right now we can stand strong in that energy because we can acknowledge that that energy is there, because we are not the only ones. So seek each other, very important. We have a Discord where you can meet each other, talk with each other. Maybe sometimes you can find the buddy you can call, you can discuss certain things. I think that can be really helpful, especially when we are on the same type of energy. You will get more confidence as well with what you are feeling. You will get more confidence in taking the necessary steps. This will have a chain reaction and this will change the energy on the planet. Okay? Find peace and strength in your religion. If you are religious or you have any spiritual practice, try to increase that. Find peace and strength in that. So whenever you're laying on bed in the night and you worry about a war that is coming on in Europe, try to feel peaceful and completely accept your faith, so to say. Completely accept what's going on, because you came here for a reason, and all the choices that you made in your life up until now brought you to this exact point. So it all had to happen like this. And you came here for such a significant reason, and I know that you feel that deep inside of you as well. This has been planned. This is why you are here. You know it and I know it. Let's hold hands and make this shift. I think that's very beautiful, guys. What I want to say, yes, join the dance, guys, on this planet, because heaven is coming to earth. The doors of heaven are opening and it's coming to earth, and we are right now feeling that. That's why we're experiencing this energy. So I'm also thinking, like, what is my task? And I really feel like, how can I help the Josephs with my knowledge? Well, I think in my path it has been very clear, because I've been lost many times, but I've been walking a path where I'm getting a lot of knowledge about cryptocurrencies. I've been researching and being busy in the cryptocurrency space for already since 2016, and I think this is also a part where my contribution comes to this community. I can help develop your knowledge on cryptocurrencies. I can see maybe what's going to come based on analysis. That can be very valuable. So this is where I'm going to take my place, and that is just in this community. That's just what I wanted to share, guys. And Joseph, your time has come. And I know you feel it. Otherwise, these videos wouldn't get any views at all, any likes. I get messages daily from people telling me, like, yo, I 100% feel what you are saying. They finally feel recognized. There is such a big group, guys, that is feeling this, and you are not alone. You are far from alone. You've just been separated. We all had that period or moment of isolation, which right now we can bring to an end. You still have to trust on your own strengths, but seek each other as well. I also think, guys, we don't need to hoard. Like try to get as much crypto as possible and hold on to it. No, that's not how it goes, because eventually the universe will let things flow. You also have to show your true heart, right? If you are hoarding and you just keep it at the bank and you just keep it on your ledger and you don't do anything with it, what will the universe or God say? He will say, like, okay, we actually give you all this wealth to do something good in the world, but you just hoarding it for yourself. You know what? We'll take that wealth from you in any way. I don't know in which type of way, but there will come a situation that wealth is being taken from you and brought to different persons that already showed the true nature of their heart. So that's why I say, start now. Start already now. Start praying. Start preparing for the tax, because why will God give you like so much money if you don't even know how to do tax? If you cannot handle the money will do you damage. Remember what I said about kingdom millionaires and kingdom billionaires. There's a huge difference in these two, right? It's very different. Check visa locations, churches, anything. Don't wait. Positions, move, take action, have faith. You are watching this video, and yeah, there is a reason for that too. Anything else? Wait, let me check, guys. What I wrote on the paper. Yes, this is also very important. They can raise taxes. They can take your crypto. They can do many things, maybe apply physical violence, but they cannot take your faith. If you keep being faithful, and that faith is very broad. It can be your faith to God, it can be faith true to yourself, it can be the faith of believing that the world is going to a better place. Only that faith is super strong, because with that deep rooted belief, you are having an influence on your environment. And imagine that even though many people will experience pain, but still walk in faith and believe that everything will change for the better, that are shock waves that are going through the planet. Those shock waves will infiltrate the people that are not feeling it, and the collective consciousness will be raised till one moment. The people that are feeling that energy, that want to do good, that want to have an harmonious world, they are increasing so much that the people who want to inflict violence and all that stuff, they will be such a small minority that they won't have any power anymore. So it's time to wake up, and yeah, this is also what I said. The group and confidence is growing. I feel that. I never felt as connected as I do right now with the people having this same feeling. And this feeling is very broad, and it's not tied to one religion, I believe, because we have many religions actually talk about this. The Mayas, Dolores Cannon with the 3 waves of volunteers, Christianity, a lot of different spiritual practices are talking about this specific event. That many people from heaven, or souls, and like in Christianity also, we are souls from the source, which is heaven. We come to this earth, and we are just coming here. We are just as much as possible to try and make a change for the better. Yeah, so I believe that we have to take our position, and we have to see the urgency of this as well. We can see the regulations are coming. Like I said, that energy is increasing. Your energy inside of you will increase, and you will start to need to move without fear. You will start to need to move without fear and without doubt. So we should not dwell in fear. We should not dwell in doubt. We should believe that we have the power, especially as a group. We have the power to make this world a better place, to conquer the evil in this world. We have that power. We should have a deep-rooted belief, and every decision that you make based from your heart, that is from a pure intention of making the world a better place, you will be supported, and you will manifest everything that will bring heaven on the earth. You will manifest that, and you will be supported with that, and magical things can happen the moment you start believing that you can take these first steps. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope it wasn't too much weighted. This was just really on my heart. I've been writing for the last couple of days about this, and yeah, I'm going to talk more about this in the next videos. I want to try to do this on a daily practice, that we're just going to go over the feeling, what we can do, and join the Discord, I would say, and find the silence for yourself, and find the purpose for you. And if you want to share your story because something magical has happened, you want to use this platform, this YouTube channel for your story, I'm open for that. So you can just send me a message that inspires other people. I would love that, because that's what I really want to do with this channel. I want to inspire other people. I want to increase the confidence in that you can be yourself, you can live your true self. Open your heart, show it to the world, and make the steps, because you will be supported. You will be supported. You're not alone. Very important. Guys, I wish you all a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.